Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good afternoon as we come to you from down in Beaver County, Western Beaver, Golden Beavers, hosting our Ellwood City Fighting Wolverines. What a great day for football. A beautiful day, little change up here on a Saturday afternoon as Western Beaver does not have lights and not a real big press box. So if you'll notice here today, folks, we are in with the peeps as we are broadcasting from the stands. Their athletic director got us set up here, and we're set up, good to go. Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Windhorst and Dakota Marshall on camera for today. Trying to handle the sun glare, folks. Please bear with us. The sun glare is more prominent for Brad, running all the keypads and everything, trying to find the mouse.
And because of that sun glare, we will not have official stats live time-wise. That means, I guess that means as a teacher, you get more homework. So we'll have some homework tonight. We'll get some official stats later on tonight. We'll try to keep a little bit of some basic stuff that goes on throughout today's game.
Yes, and I was talking last night with some of the players. You know, Brad, we've been doing this for 7 years. I've been working with you for 7 years, and I really don't know from the football side of things if we've ever done a bigger game. Why is it a big game? You got Ellwood City ranked number 2 in the WPIL, and Western Beaver coming in here ranked at number 4. Ellwood City coming in with a record of 5-0. And the Golden Beavers are coming in with a record of 4-1. Their only loss is a non-conference game to Ambridge to start off the season. Having the coin toss here at the center of the field are Ellwood City captains for the game. Number 73, Evan Twaddell. Number 13, Caden Dacio. Number 55, Maddox Singer. And number 50, after his big week last week with the interception and fumble recovery, Mr. P.J. DuBois. Just about 2.5 minutes away here from kickoff. And it appears Western Beaver has won the toss and has elected to receive. Western Beaver, as I said, coming in with a record of 4-1, all behind sophomore sensation Javen Peel. Peel has over 1,071 yards on the season so far, 12 TDs and 4 interceptions. Last year, he lit up all freshman stats, passing for over 2,900 yards, 32 touchdowns, and only 8 interceptions. He can be lights out today, and the Wolverine secondary will be tested by this sophomore quarterback. Guess they're going to speed things up here a little bit, Brad. They're not going to wait for that countdown to go, and we're going to be ready for a kickoff. Brad's been kind of looping the standings. This here's for first place right now for first place, and remember, folks, as we go into the playoffs, when you win the conference, you guaranteed to get that bye. Am I correct, Brad?
Correct, yeah. I'm assuming that's how they're going to play this out. They actually changed things during the season. We were thinking 12 teams make playoffs. It's actually 13.
We're going to have to get to that because we're having kickoff, Brad. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Nope.
And Caitlin Kreitzer, the senior volleyball player and also the kicker for our Ellwood City Wolverines, is run up and the kick. High end-over-end kick. Going to be taken there by number 10 at the 16-yard line. Bounce around left side, got a little bit of a lane. Oh, hit hard, hit taken down there by number 39, Declan O'Brien. He's the leading tackler on the team, and he made number 40 for the season right there is the junior, Declan O'Brien. Western Beaver, I always have a hard time reading their numbers, folks, so just bear with me. I don't know why, but the all-black uniforms, Ellwood in the road whites, all in white, the blue helmet. And here we go. First play from scrimmage for the Western Beaver, Golden Beavers that is Javon Peel. 3 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. There's a handoff, tries to make a miss, makes something out of nothing as Braden Mayo, only 24 carries on the season, and he's has the most carries on the season. Going to pick up about 1 yard as he gets the ball out to about the 37-yard line. See a lot of pass in this offense. Peel puts it back there. A little too tall for intended receiver, Aiden Vula. Going to bring up a 3rd down.
Thad, you went and said the Wolverines, I mean, we all know this was going to happen. Western Beaver, different offense. Wolverines, counterpart, different defense you're going to see today, folks.
You're going to see Caden Dacio up on the line a little bit, but like on this 3rd and 9, there's really only 3 down linemen with Caden making out to the left. Oh, a shuffle pass to number 5. He's got room up the left side. Hits the numbers. He's at the 45, at the 40, all the way down to the 38-yard line. A big pickup there as he was brought down by DeLon Curie. But that pass quickly to Braden Mayo out of the backfield. He's not had very many receptions at all to this point in the season, so maybe Western Beavers wanting to mix things up a little bit here too. That was about a 24-yard gain. Bring up 1st and 10 in Wolverine territory as Western Beaver at the 38-yard line. Peel in that shotgun, a deep shotgun does Stan Peel. Throws it out there, a lightning bolt to number. He's up that left side and taken down there. He picked the defense apart that time. And that's going to move the sticks.
Number 22 with the reception.
And that was Carter Marshall. And he gets it down to about the 22-yard line. Peel's handoff this time up that right side, zigs and zags. And right now, Western Beavers having their way. Gavin Partridge brings him down. And that was Mayo with that carry once again. Get picked up 8 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 2. Ball at the 12-yard line. In about 5 plays. Oh, fumbled to snap. Peel picks it up, throws it up, and wow. Total miscommunication there as Mayo kind of turned to talk to Peel. The snap came, hit Mayo in the leg. Peel with the wherewithal to pick the ball up and just chucked it. There was a receiver out there, Brad, so it was not any kind of intentional grounding or something like that. So Peel throws his first incomplete pass. 2 for 3 on the day so far on this 3rd and 2. Ellwood City faithful. Big crowd here from Ellwood City. There's a handoff. Up the middle he goes. He's going to get enough for the first down that time. Was Mayo once again. That's going to be a first down and actually be 1st and goal. Luch Gagrick with the stop. He needed 2, got 3. So 1st and goal sitting on the 9-yard line as Western Beaver. This drive started on the 38-yard line. They've marched it down here with great authority to this point. Everything in tight now. Hand off to Mayo. Pinballs around. Brought down by a host of Wolverines. He's going to get it down to about the 6-yard line, it appears. So a pickup of 3. And a whole new set of offense comes in here. And something, if you noticed this yet or not, Brad, but that bunch came in tight. And this time they got 4 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Kind of a hurry-up offense. Peel gets the ball, surveys. A little bit of pressure, rolls out to the left. Got a little bit of lane, 1 man to beat. He does beat him. Oh, and a big-time hit there. Good grief.
Number 26.
As Dante Pierce came up from that safety position with Peel. He had a lane to run, Brad, and Dante was able to shut him down. He does get it down to at the 2, inside the 2-yard line. So 3rd and goal now here. Everything looks like to be in tight again as Peel goes under center. Full house backfield. Peel, hands off. Oh, the hit there in the backfield. Evan Twaddell, the senior, gets his 5th tackle for the loss of the season at a great time as he took him out.
And they will be going for it here, so it's going to be wide receiver sets, probably 4 to 5 across the board.
Twaddell knifed through there. A loss of 3 on the play. This will be huge for this Wolverine defense to get them stopped. They've gone 70 yards, need to go 72. Peel with time. Surveys, looks, tries to get into the end zone, and no sign from the officials.
I think he's short.
And he is going to be short.
Yes, he is. And there's the whistle, and that's 4th down, turnover on downs.
Defense stand there for the Wolverines. The Golden Beavers needed to go 72 yards, and they went 71 and a half. Turnover on downs. Write that one down, Brad. The Beavers 0 for 1 on 4th down conversions.
And Now I'm going to assume big package here for the Wolverines. You got the distance now that you know you have
Get
to
a
go.
little bit of breathing room.
Yep, 99 yards.
Just positive yardage.
Assume Chris Smiley here with the QB sneak.
Smiley is under center. And you called it, Brad. He's going to get out there. The whole pile pushes.
That's big.
And that's maybe a little bit of a statement from that Wolverine front line to say, okay.
Yeah. That's about a 6-yard gain. Wow.
Yep, gets it out to what appears to be about the 5-yard line.
It's officially 5. There's a stoppage. I think they got the wrong football. I have a feeling that may be the wrong football. Both teams supply footballs every once in a while, so different football there. We're ready to go.
So 2nd and 5. Another time for Chris Smiley. Pushes his way forward, and I think he's going to have it. He does. That's going to be an Ellwood City first down and, more importantly, breathing room for them. And that was just muscle against muscle, Brad. We saw 2 plays in a row. Big Logan McClymonds, Evan Twiddell up there, Tristan Reynolds,
and if I'm Ellwood,
Maddox Singer just lined up and goes. If it ain't
keep going.
Broke, don't fix it. Hand off this time to Elijah. Drops his head. Going to get a couple yards as number 11, Nathan Vola, was in there, the sophomore. Going to pick up 2, going to bring up a 2nd down and 8. As I said, a great crowd here by Ellwood City. I tell you, Ellwood's gotten a lot of press this week. They were on KDKA on the WPIL zone. We're getting to talk to them. Smiley pitches out there, this time to Elijah. Oh, tripped up in the backfield. Didn't see who did it because there was a sea humanity in front of him.
Number
Mayo
55.
brings him down. So no gain on the play, going to bring up 3rd down and 8. So the Wolverines defense got the stop, bent but did not break. Now the offense trying to do their part. They got 1 first down so far on this drive, looking for a 2nd. Smiley in the shotgun, 1 to the right, 2 to the left. Comes out of the backfield, wants to go deep. He got a man open, makes the catch. Oh no. They give the catch.
My. I don't know about that one.
The pass is incomplete. Going to bring up a 4th and 8. Daylon was open. He was right there in the sidelines, and I think the players were in front, Brad, but I think he kind of muffed the ball a little bit and was out of bounds before he got the call.
Yeah, and I know folks at home can't see the lines. The lines are real close to the track, but we're talking about 2 feet away. That was it.
Here's the punt by Smiley. Ooh, not the punt he wanted. It's going to go higher than it did further. And brought down there at the 38-yard line. Would have been less than that. I'm sorry. They're going to mark it. Yes, it was the 33-yard line. So about a 16-yard punt there as Peel comes back out to lead this Golden Beavers offense. Peel with the ball. Back to pass. Wants to go deep. Got his man down there. Oh, just overshot him a little bit. Coverage by Dante Pierce was pretty tight, but the pass to for Peels.
Yeah, he did that little hitch there inside, then went back right outside, and he had a step just 1 foot or so in front of him.
Too far. Really like a no-huddle, I don't want to say hurry-up offense, but no-huddle offense for the Golden Beavers. Peels now with the ball. Back to pass. Under pressure. Caden Doshio brings him down. Oh, sackalicious for Caden. All the way back at the 48-yard line. A 14-yard loss on that play. Caden did not give up on his block and kept the pressure on. And Peels had nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. 3rd and a country mile down here in Beaver County. 3rd and 21. Huge play. Got to stop it here. Peels got time this time. Throws down underneath, finds his man. He's hit immediately to number 1, Dom Hogue with the catch. Gavin Partridge was there with the stop.
Aiden Vula. Yep. And unfortunately, Vula comes down.
He's limping pretty hard. Oh, he's not going to make it off the field.
Timeout.
So it's going to bring up a 4th and I'm going to call it about 5. and I'm assuming they're going to go for it, are the Beavers. Vula comes in with 10 receptions, a 17.4 yards average. Talk about the passing attack here. They got 4 receivers in their first 5 games because they had a game that didn't got canceled because of weather, with 9 receptions or more. So Peels is not afraid to spread that ball out.
Yeah, and they've got 5 wide receivers with over 100 yards receiving-wise. So spreading the love, and, well, that's what you're going to see here. Fourth down, spread it out.
4th and 3. The Golden Beavers are 0 for 1 on 4th down. Peels in the shotgun. Hands it off there. Hit in the backfield. Oh, yeah, baby. Luciano Gagrick was there to hit him. Gosh, cleaned it up. A loss on that 4th down, and the Wolverines defense steps up again. Ball over on downs. The Golden Beavers now 0 for 2 on 4th down.
I tell you what, that defense is coming through once again. Let's see if it can translate to the offense, because the bread and butter is that running game, and if the Wolverines can get it going, look out.
Okay, we got Smiley in the shotgun. Hands off to Elijah up the middle. Nowhere to run. He got gobbled up there. So, no gain on that play.
They'll give him 2 technically.
Oh, they are?
Yep.
Okay.
With that lean forward, he gets 2. That front line, the middle line, I tell you what, size is up front for Western Beaver on both sides. The back end is not as small or not as big, but I tell you what, that front line, it's bolsterous.
So Smiley in the shotgun. 4 wideouts. Getting around there, and Smiley's going to get taken down.
No whistle?
They got to call a whistle because there was 3. Big number 77 was in there for the Gophers. Dominic Brooks, 6'2", 290, beefy. And Cooper was in there too. A loss on the play. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 15 ball on the 27-yard line. So now Smiley finds himself in a shotgun, sidecar to his left, and that's EPM, Elijah Palmer McCain. Smiley back, the southpaw. Dumps it underneath there to number 2, Elijah. He zigs, he zags, he weaves. He's going to get down to the 40, still on his feet, pushed out of bounds, and that's going to be in Ellwood City. First down. He needed 15, he got 17. It was about a 4-yard pass, and it was all EPM following his blockers, Brad.
And Thad, we talked about it all year long. You even said it during our interview at the beginning of the year. He's only caught like 6 or 7 passes last year. I tell you what, that may be the biggest one in the past 2 years.
No, he did have that 60-yard, 59-yard touchdown catch there
against
a while back. But a huge first down pick up there. Elijah Palmer up the left side. He goes. He breaks one tackle. He pulls another one over. Throwing them feet forward is Elijah Palmer McCain. That's another Ellwood City first down as he gets it in to Western Beaver territory for the first time for the Wolverines today. He went from the 42 all the way down to the 44-yard line. Pick up a 14 on the play. Wolverines getting a little life here. Getting the legs of EPM working. The front line, there's some beef. There is some beef on that Western Beaver line. Smiley now sidecar, left and right. Handoff, Luciano Gagrick goes up the middle, misdirection, and he's going to get about 10 yards for another Ellwood City first down as Gagrick. Luch, he's really only carried the ball 13 times, but a 4.5-yard average, Brad, and he comes in there just with a little change of pace. Coach Dan Bradley throws him in there. Now we got Dante Pierce in there alongside Luch in the backfield. Wide out to the right, hand off to Luch again. Going to weave his way through, and he's going to get, I think he was down. He had to be down. Yep, the officials are right on that one. He was down as he rolled. And I love sitting in the stands. I really do. I can't sit in the stands with headphones on because people drive me nuts. But with the headphones, you hear what you want to hear. And It's fun stuff. Another first down as Luch picks up about 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. Same formation this time. Dante Pierce, and he got tripped up quickly. Going to fall forward. We're going to give him a yard or two. And another Western Beaver player down. And he's in obvious discomfort, laying on the ground. He's sitting up.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think he was one of the ones that made the tackle there. He went down low.
I know you can't really see the replay with the sun glare, Brad. I almost wonder if he didn't get rolled up on.
That's what I was wondering as well.
So we got the timeout here for the injury. And we'll go with the lower body injury as they're working on him. I didn't get a number yet. It's one of the big guys up front.
77. Dominic Brooks.
So Dominic Brooks, he's the 6'2", 290-pound lineman. He's up getting off the field with his own power. Maybe a little light-footed on the left side. So Coach Bradley, after that first possession, come out here in the second possession, a whole lot better field position, sitting there at the 32-yard line. So Smiley in there. Gaggart to his left. Back to pass. This is a lefty. Running for his life. Picks it up and throws it out there to really no man's land, but he was outside of it. He had some extreme pressure put on him by two what would be Golden Beaver defenders.
Yep. And give credit there to Chris Smiley. Like you said that he's a southpaw. So for that play action to go to that side, that is not easy.
Well, I don't think he was wanting to go that way.
I don't think so either.
And I really think right now Western Beaver's doing a great job defensively, not letting them have that quick pass.
Yep.
And there's some big guys in there. Okay, this time on this 3rd and 10, 3 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left, and we got a flag. So that 3rd and 10 is going to be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, offsides there by the Golden Beavers defense. Because of that, that bigger package comes in for the Wolverines, knowing that this is 2 down.
So Elijah Parma came in that backfield. Brennan flanking him, everything in tight, 1 wide out to the left. Smiley this time drives his way forward, and
he just got it.
He did. The sideline judge running in there.
Oh, my.
And tackle by Sparbaney was getting credit with the tackle.
First down mark is the 20, so this is spotted beyond it. That's the first down.
The officials have not given the official signal yet.
Yeah, it's just past the sticks. If you're looking at this one here,
they're going to measure it.
It's going to be tight.
They're going to measure.
Yeah.
You don't see this very often in the high school game.
No, you don't. And it just makes you wonder how straight those lines are on a grass field.
So they get the marker.
Just barely. Just barely.
No. Wait a second.
You got it.
We might have to get the credit card out because it's that close. The one official actually put up his hands like, what do we do now? They're really
That's insane.
looking over this.
That's insane.
Talk about a game of inches. They're making it one.
Normally it's given to the offense. They give the benefit of the doubt, but obviously not here.
I've never seen them converse this long over.
They're moving the orange post line off the post just to go and put something there. That's crazy. That's
they
crazy.
said he was short.
That's insane.
It was right there.
Mark it down. Always something new each year.
Yep.
Every single time we come here, there's something new.
Yes, there is. Talk about a game of inches. There it is on that one. So ball over on downs. We've seen the Wolverines now get a ball over on downs once, and they were at their 21-yard line. Western Beaver's 21-yard line. 2 drives have stalled for Western Beaver, being the 4th down. They were not as close as that one. Just 59 seconds to go in his first quarter. As now Peels is in that shotgun, hides the ball, goes back to pass. Twiddell, he goes deep. Nobody looking for it, and the pass was intended for number 3, Bishop, or Kirkland. There was really 2 Western Beavers down there with 4 white shirts, and really that time I think Peels just heaved it up.
And you said it, Thad. When you have 2 or 3 wide receivers there, that's one of 2 things. Either somebody ran the wrong route, or I think what it was, just go deep and we're just going to chuck it up there.
Yep. I really think that's what it was. Twiddell was given chase there. Peel had some time initially. So 2nd and 10, ball at the 20-yard line. A little bit of a low snap. Handoff for the number 5, and nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
He may have lost a yard, actually.
I believe so, as Mayo was met there by a whole group of Wolverines.
So that'll set up 3rd and
See
11.
Drake Davis getting up from the bottom of the pile, as well as Twiddell.
Western Beaver does have to snap it here. They got 30 seconds up on the play clock.
Yes, they do, on this 3rd and 11. Here's the snap to Peels. He's looking, wants to go deep. He rolls out, looks, throws it out there. Oh, a little bit too tall. He had his man.
Yes, he did. I think that was
Kirkland, and he kind of settled in there.
Yep.
And the ball was just a little bit high. Once again, that was some pressure.
I was just going to say that pressure, that's a product of him moving forward on the run. You try to make a throw on the run, tendency is it's going to be high.
So the incomplete pass stops the clock with 16.2 seconds.
Trying to get the block. Get a good return.
Volo set the punt for Western.
So Volo is back to punt. Gets a good snap. Drive and kick. Going to be caught there at the 42-yard line. Makes the first man miss. It's Dom Hogue up that left side. He's going to get great field position for the Wolverines as he goes out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. Wolverines, the best field position of the day.
Ellwood takes over first.
And Ellwood will have the ball 1st and 10.
We didn't say it was one of our
at the
keys
39-yard line.
of the game, but I tell you what, that field position so far, Western Beaver had their chance, had their opportunity. Wolverines defense came through. Now it's Ellwood's turn.
Just 6 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. As Smiley is in the shotgun, 2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff. Oh, Smiley with the keeper. Kind of that read option there. Falls his way forward to about the 35-yard line. And that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 6. But before that, Brad, we're going to take a break in the action as we're the end of the first quarter. No score, lots of action. Western Beaver, Ellwood City. Welcome back, folks. Start of the second quarter, all zeros. 0 here on this 2nd and 6, ball on the 35-yard line. Oh, that time didn't work. Elijah Palmer McCain was gobbled up in the backfield by number 55 of the Golden Beavers. Dennis Harris, 5'10", 230 senior. A loss of 5 on the play. Going to bring up now a 3rd down and 10. Ball going to be resting on a 39-yard line. So the Wolverines really don't want to waste this good field position. As they sit there, Gilchrist, the senior, checking in for wide receiver. Got Dom Hogue on the far side of the field. Smiley in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Back to pass, throws it out there to Dom Hogue, and a nice pickup on that 3rd and 10 because he got about down to the 30-yard line. He is going to be short of the first down, but in 2-down territory, it's going to be about 4th down and 2. Folks, we do apologize. We're in the stands today, and we're grateful to be able to do that. If the camera is a little jumpy, it's because I look at it as a good thing. We got excited Ellwood City fans that are up and down in the stands, bouncing a little bit. 4th and a long one. And off to Elijah, drives his way through. He's still going. He's still going. Bounces off of one man all the way down to about the 15-yard line. Took a 2-yard run and turned it into a 15-yard gain. Was Elijah Palmer McCain. Mason Vola, that is, got brothers on the team here. Going to be 1st down and 10 from the 15-yard line. Wolverines with their deepest penetration of the game so far. Handoff to Elijah around the right side. Bounces his way forward. Gets it inside the 10. Making things happen out there. Eli Cooper in there.
Number 50 with the tackle.
So now Logan McClymon's kind of a hurry up. There's still 30 seconds on the play clock. They're not letting the defense get a change. Luch goes in motion. Hand off there to Elijah. Bounces it out that left side. Going to get positive yardage, and I think he's going to have.
Yep, looks like it's going to be short by a yard.
Yep.
Not even. About the length of a football in a sense.
So we know what happened last time. At least we got 2 downs this time on this 3rd and 1. That was Bizarro World Dare.
I've never seen that.
Went for that measurement.
Real time.
So Smiley under center, doing the push forward, and he's going to get that 1st down. No need for the sticks on this one. He needed 1. Got about 2. So Harris with that tackle. You know, and I mean, it's no secret when they're lining up to do that.
Everything's up the middle.
Tush push, whatever you want to call it in the NFL. And Smiley's getting yardage each and every time. 1st and goal. Elijah Palmer McCain up the middle.
We'll see. Far judge. Oh, they're going to mark him down.
No, going to be short.
By a yard.
Going to be 2nd and goal at about the 1-yard line.
And I'm okay with that. That clock keeps rolling. I don't mind this.
Nah. 0-0. Get your score. I'm going to disagree with you. So, I can't believe. I mean, I think we both would be surprised to know that there was 0 scoring in the first quarter. 2 high-power offense, both of them averaging 31 points a game.
Yep.
One's 31, one's 31.8.
Defense both 16 and 14. So
right.
Holding to that defensive side at the moment.
2nd and goal from inside the 1. Chris Smiley leans forward. Touchdown, Ellwood City at the 8:01 mark. Smiley goes in for the keeper and the touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. And these Ellwood City fans that are here, they are rowdy. And Chris Smiley just gave him something to get rowdy about as he takes it into the end zone. That drive, I didn't write down where it started. Shoot.
That one started officially at the
38. Yep, the 38-yard line. Had some run, had some pass. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick, and count it! Miss Caitlin Kreitzer gets the score, 7-0. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. Hey, you know it's a big game when Hall of Famer Coach Carl Flory's in the house. So, Coach Flory, Beaver County Hall of Fame, Lincoln High School Hall of Fame, in here taking the game in tonight. Always great to see Coach Flory. he would have some football stories to tell you till next Sunday. He's a great man watching this big Beaver County matchup. Run up and kick by Miss Caitlin Kreitzer. End over end kick taken there at about the 20-yard line. And
nice.
Gobbled up there. Kept his feet
Good.
going forward. A flag came in way late. Good gravy. I don't know what that's all about. But he took it. Mills with the tackle. He was hit by a couple people. About a 15-yard gain. Going back to that scoring drive by the Wolverines, really set up by the nice return of the punt by Dom Hogue to give them that field position at the 38-yard line. The penalty was obviously against the Wolverines. Face mask. Son of a gun. We can't go a game without one of them. Face masks on Ellwood City. Going to give them 15 yards and some great field position for Western Beaver as they take the ball 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line. Peels, he stands in a very deep shotgun. There's a jet sweep, pulls around there, number 3. He's got blockers, not full. Declan O'Brien in there to make the stop. As Jaden Bishop got the catch, he had some blockers. O'Brien, I tell you what, we're over halfway through the season. If O'Brien's not in the conversation for like defensive player,
linebacker of the year, something
of the conference, he's got to be in there. Back peels the pass. Finds his man, got his man in the seam. Down the middle he goes, and he's going to be stopped there by Dom Hogue. As number 1 with the catch, Aiden Vula. That's going to be enough for a first down and a whole bunch more as he gets it down to the 29-yard line. About a 18-yard gain as Western Beaver sets up shop. Really where Peels has been effective is finding his man open in there. There's a handoff to number 8. Oh, twisted down. Twist and shout. PJ DuBois in there with the stop. And really no gain on that play. The would-be runner had a little bit of running room, but the big guy, PJ DuBois, was in there to make the stop. 2nd and 10. Peels this time, throws it back there. Oh, O'Brien just missed him. But no, Luciano Gagrick says, I'll get him for you, big guy. And down he goes. Vola with the pass in the backfield. Schilling was in there, too, to make the stop.
Yep.
Going to only pick up 2 yards.
And again, 2 down territory, no doubt here. 3rd and about 8.
Peels, three wide outs to the right, really 2 to the left. Not much for blocking. He's got time, though. Throws it out there. Got his man. Oh, my goodness! A head-on collision by 2 Golden Beavers. They both went for the ball. If one would have been able to get it, they would have got it. He's a little slow getting up, but he got up fine. That was number 4, Kirkland. I think he's going to... So the incomplete pass brings up a 4th and 8. The play was there, but the Golden Beavers kind of self-destructed on that one.
So it's
a big 4th down, 0-2.
Yep, next man up now for the Beavers because they've got 5 wide receivers.
Was it Kirkland, I think it was?
Number 8.
3 to the right, 2, and they need a timeout.
Yeah, and that's a good timeout.
And I think that just the play clock was down to
7.
Okay.
I think it was number 8, Wyatt Sparbaney. That's the one that checked out.
Ran off the field. So on this 4th and 8, hey, a big shout out to our friends in Ellwood City at the Oktoberfest. We got a text and heard that we're there. They got us on the speakers there. So hope you're enjoying. It's a beautiful day for football. It's a beautiful day for Oktoberfest back there on Main Street, folks. Don't forget, folks, I'm sure we're on some of the eateries there in Ellwood City. Time Brew Pub, 2nd Ward, Mike's. And if you're going in there to eat and they don't have us on, ask them to put us on because this is a big, big game. The battle for number 1.
In the MAC.
And that's so important. 1, you want to win it. And 2, you get that first round bye. And you get home field for that 2nd round of the playoffs. And the way the standings are rushing, and we'll get to that either post-game or during halftime after last night's events, the winner here just pretty much has to win out.
Yeah.
And they're going to be locked in. Now, 4th and 8. They're 0-2 on 4th downs. Peels back to pass. Throws it out there. Got his man this time, and he makes the catch. All the way down at the 14-yard line.
Pass is complete to Kirkland.
Kirkland
Tackled by Pierce. Good enough.
and Dante Pierce was in there. A nice pickup of about 15 on the play. Going to bring up a first, and I'm going to think first and goal. I can't see where the ball's marked. There's a handoff. Oh, hit bounces off. Missed a tackle. Rolls one man over. Two to Adele. He's still dragging people. We got a flag?
Yep, we got a flag, and that's going to be a hold.
And I think that one's coming back. And it is a hold. So it's going to negate that nice run
Yeah,
by
that's-
Mayo.
that's
That
kinda-
was hard-earned 8 yards he ran, but it's coming back.
That's why Mayo wasn't initially tackled. He had to shed the block. Not sure who it was. I thought it was Daccio who needed to break that shed, and he got tackled, and that's why Mayo was left open. So that'll back him up.
No, it's not. Oh, there it is. I saw,
Yeah.
I saw the sticks had not moved yet. So going to back him up 10 yards. And it appears they can get no, the guy's off the – these sidelines are very narrow here, very narrow.
You can get a first
Yes,
down at the
inside
one.
the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
So going to bring up a 2nd down and 20, not officially goal. The line to gain's about the 6-inch mark. Back is Peels, throws it down there, got his man, and just overshot him. Oh, a sigh of relief from the Ellwood faithful here as Kirkland had a step, and Peels just led him about a yard too much because that had 6 points written all over it.
Yes, it did.
Now going to bring up a 2nd down and 20. Like I said, with the sun glare and not much room, we're not keeping track of stats. I don't know if Peels is throwing 50%. I don't think he can be. As he's in the shotgun now. Gets the ball a little bit of a low snap. Rolls out to his left. Looking, throws it down there. And he's going to be out of bounds. A great call by the official. He was where he needed to be to watch that happen. And coverage there was by Daylon Curie.
Yep. So it sets
It was
up
Kirkland
third.
once again. He got his mitts on the ball. Bishop that time.
Yep.
But he could not keep that foot in bounds. So 3rd and 20. The Wolverines have bent, defense has bent a little bit, but they have not broke. Peels now in the shotgun. Three wide outs to the short side right, send a man in motion, coming to the left. Wolverines snap. Peels throws it down there. Oh, to no man's land. He was trying to find a runner down the middle, and he threw it through about 3 white shirts and falls incomplete.
An important note that 1 second on the play clock
Oh, I
when
missed
that went
it.
off.
Okay.
That's the first time in this game. This is a hurry-up offense, but that you are right, Dakota. That was the first time. It was real close.
We need a sneeze button really bad. Sorry, folks. Now Peels on this 4th and 20. Gonna go deep. Throws it in there to double coverage, and ball falls incomplete. Great coverage there. I believe it was it was number 23 of the Wolverines.
Yep, Richard Curtin.
Curtin back there. The ball thrown a little bit too far, and
Yeah.
Curtin wisely played that. So no chance of pass interference.
Right.
For the 3rd time I'm saying this in regards to the Golden Beavers. Ball over on downs.
And Thad, you said it. That pass there as well. That was about 10 yards in front. So a little bit too far. It makes you wonder if Peels just throwing it a little too much.
Yep, a little too much mustard on there. Once again, a fast-moving 2nd quarter, 4.5 minutes remaining as the Wolverines up 7-0, set up shop at their own 20-yard line. Hand off there to Luch. Face mask, got to pull it.
Face mask.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Luch got about a yard on that play. I'm going to call a face mask. Whatever the attendance is here today, they all saw that face mask.
That one was pretty easy to call.
Just a question now, is it the 5 or 15? They're going to march it off.
Got a face mask against Western.
Yes, going to be a coincidental. And that's the right call, in my opinion. Not that it matters. But now going to bring up first down and 5 once again. 4:44 remaining here. Wolverines leading 7-0. There's not been a lot of penalties. Western Beaver has 1. Wolverines with 2. 3 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff there. Elijah met in the middle. Hard hit there.
Yep, he'll fall forward for about 2 or 3 actually. So it'll be second down and 2.
Eli Cooper was one of the, and Hall was in there. So going to bring up a second down and 2, ball on a 28.
I know we still
Wolverines have 3 timeouts remaining.
I was
Western
just going to
Beaver
say, yeah,
with
you
2.
got 3 timeouts, still 4 minutes left, but
We've been doing this for
this
a
is,
while now.
This is big too because Ellwood does get the ball second half as well.
There's a handoff to Elijah. He tried the outside that time. It's worked a couple times today where he's been able to bounce it out. That time it did not. He lost yardage on the play.
And the big thing for EPM this week is don't get frustrated. It will open if you keep going at it. Give me 30 carries. It will open eventually.
So Harris with the tackle that time. So number 77, who went out with that knee, is not back in there from what I can see at this point. He's 6'2", 290. They're going to miss him on that line. 3rd and 4 here.
Yeah, you were talking about 77. We can see him at the end of the bench here. He has not come back in yet. Officials are going to have a conversation.
They're conversing over there.
Makes you wonder what about.
I got the binoculars on them.
There's a Western Beaver coach in the middle of them.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
I don't think they're exchanging their wife's lasagna recipe. I'm trying to read the lips. There's definitely some questioning going on by the Western Beaver coach.
Yep.
And he's got his hands
He's
out like he's
animated.
asking questions.
Yeah, he's definitely
A bit
animated.
animated.
He comes off the field, and I guess we resume. Reset
They're
the
still
clock.
talking. That side judge, he's kind of getting an earful. So 3rd and 4 for the Wolverines. Ball on the 26-yard line. 3:18 remaining. Big 3rd down here. There's a throw out there to Elijah Power. McCain makes a man miss. He's going to be taken down from behind at the 38-yard line. A saving tackle there by number 11.
And the clock is rolling when it should stop.
Nathan Vula.
They just wasted about 6 seconds there. I'm not trying to keep track of clock time, but the whistle does stop.
Down.
It's a first down.
Maybe they came over. It's a Saturday afternoon. Maybe it's college. So, Smiley in the shotgun. Has Hogue out there, wide receiver. Brings him in tight. Throws it out there. Eludes one. Got a, a flag for the Wolverines. Going to be a hold, I do believe, on the Wolverines. Smiley kind of running for his life there. And we'll wait to see what the flag is. It's in that area of hold.
Yeah, anytime you're in the pocket for more than
And that
10
is-
seconds, it's going to
You're
happen.
asking a lot of those linemen to hold off that defensive player.
Yep.
So going to march him back 10 yards, going to bring up a second down. I guess I said why that 3rd down conversion was so important is you're almost, you want to score here if you're the Wolverines, but you were not going to be punting the ball to give Peels a chance with 2 minutes remaining. So brings up a 1st and 20, ball in a 38. Fast moving half here. So EPM in the shotgun. Back to pass on this 1st and 20. Ball a little bit short. Falls to the ground. Ball incomplete. As he was trying to find Dom Hogue out there, that incomplete pass stops the clock. So going to be up a 2nd and 20. Don't forget, folks, halftime we'll have the Lincoln High School Blue Band along with the Western Beaver Golden Beaver Band. And we'll try to get some halftime stats, out-of-town scores. Those are all finals from last night. So now on this 2nd and 20. On the keeper, and Smiley ran into his own man. And he's going to be hit hard there for really probably a loss on the play. Hall and Lore in there. So at 2:08. But if you're Western Beaver, you almost want.
I'm so surprised they didn't take a timeout
Yep,
there.
I was thinking that too, because you got him at a third and 23. And actually, I'm kind of with the Wolverines right now. No need to really hurry up.
No. Take that full 17 seconds.
Yep, 15 on the play clock, winding down as Smiley's in that shotgun. I think you just take a shot and go deep. Fakes a jet sweep. Smiley dumps it down there to Elijah. No, that's Gagrick.
Gagrick, yep. And now
Almost
there's the
gets
timeout.
back to the line of scrimmage, but not quite the original line of scrimmage.
And that'll be a timeout Western Beaver. So that'll leave the clock at a minute 33.
So, hey, I've been promoted the last couple weeks. Todd, the piano man for the cheer boosters, was to be tonight at Sons of Italy. That has been postponed. So if you got tickets, they'll reimburse. And if you're thinking about getting tickets at the door, there's no tickets there to get. That has been canceled. But Powder Puff football is November 9th. So all the excitement of the freshmen, sophomores, junior, seniors will be there. Mark that down on your calendars, folks. Always a fun night and a great fundraiser for the cheer.
You got to work on your own lasagna recipe. There's a gentleman from Lawrence County Sports Network once says, I want Thad's lasagna recipe. Good old James Dotson tuning in.
Really, if he had my wife's apple pie.
Pie.
Yeah, then we'll have
There's
to do
the
that.
standard, apple pie.
We'll lose the lasagna and go with the pie. So now Smiley with the punt.
Good punt.
A little better punt this time. Going to be taken there to 38. Misses the first man. Is Kirkland. There's a flag
hold.
coming in late.
Yep,
another
that's
hold. Still pinball hit hard.
Woo. Who was that?
It looked like an O'Brien hit, but yes, it was. It was. You can almost tell when that kid hits somebody because he knocks their teeth out of him, for crying out loud.
Oh, man.
Got a flag on the play.
Yeah, it's going to be either a hold or a block in the back. I'm not sure if it's going to be the.
So buck 22 remaining. Wolverines up 7-0. Yep, it was holding, so that's going to knock him back 10 yards.
So that'll put him now technically right around that 35-yard mark. So 65 yards, minute 22.
And they just have one timeout.
One timeout.
You know, Brad, if we'd have talked before, we did not talk about it. We talked about everything else. We would not thought the score was going to be 7-0
no, we would
at
have
the end
not.
of the first half. So Wolverines defense wants to make a stop. Peels back to pass. He looks, finds his man. Hook and ladder, and not fooled. Oh, hit there. Schilling came in to level him. That was Luciano Gagrick. As they tried that hook and ladder, he got some positive yardage. It first went to Kirkland. I don't know, was it number 8?
Yeah, and Coach Bradley was livid with his own players because they didn't wrap up the tackle.
Yep.
So that was not directed towards Western Beaver, just to his own players.
Yep. So pickup of about 5.
Running clock, 45 seconds.
Back is Peels. Dosh gives chase. Rolls him out of the pocket. Looks, he throws slinger sidearm. Finds his man down at about the 20-yard line. And that was number 8, Sperbaney. And a flag comes in. Okay. I am going to applaud the officials on this one.
Yep.
You want to start getting chippy and jolly?
And he pointed to Western Beaver.
We're going to stop it right now.
Yeah, and they pointed to Western Beaver.
And they did.
Yeah, he came up from being tackled, and he was.
Here's the one thing I would have done. Me personally, I'm calling on both ways. I'm calling this both ways.
I could agree with that.
I want this called both ways, and let's say we're done.
But make it hurt, and that is going to hurt because that was a first down.
Yep.
Because they went down to the 40-yard line.
And now I'm okay with the clock running. The clock ran an extra 6 seconds.
So
I'm just stating the obvious.
So, conversing again is the officials.
Yep.
And I think it's a dead ball foul.
Yeah. So it should be a first down.
It should be a first down.
And then kicked back. About 10, or in this case, 10, 15 yards. Depends on the situation here.
So
it should be a first down. And then back.
So both coaches now, Coach Bradley's getting some explanation, and they're going to march him back 15 yards.
Okay.
They only went, okay, yep. Now the ball's back at the 45-yard line.
Yep. Be smart here. Each play's about 6-7 seconds, so we're talking just maybe 5 plays left. So Wolverines just got to keep it in play.
But we see this John and chippiness every week.
Yep. Yes, we do.
And I made the point last week, it's the officials, but there's like 6 assistant coaches, head coaches on the sidelines. You put a stop to it right now. And it hurts so bad.
Now
in a
we're putting
7-0
clock
lane.
back up on the.
Okay. Yep.
I see.
Yep, they're adding 1.5 seconds back on. So the timekeeper on the field
Should be
doing his job.
37, but that's
just
okay.
be doing his job. You're OCD sometimes.
It's insane. It's insane. I should just be the scoreboard operator at times.
Well, I'm sure if you volunteer your time, it's the WPIAL. I'll stop it right there.
Yep.
Peels in his shotgun. Somebody was offsides.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's Declan
And
O'Brien.
I think, and I tell you what, nobody was covering O'Brien,
Yeah.
and I think them eyes got pretty big.
I don't blame him.
As
Anticipate
the
that.
pass to the quarterback was no resistance at all.
And it's only 5 yards.
And lucky for Peels, he was offsides
Right,
because he might have knocked him into next week. He's out there again by himself. Peels in the shotgun. 3 wide, out to the right, 1 to the left. Low snap. Throws it across the field and caught there by number 3 to Bishop. Going to be enough for a first down as he gets it down to the 40-yard line. 28.8 seconds left. Stop clocks. It's back rolling. They got to give the stick guys a chance to get to where they're going. So they stop the clock with the incomplete pass. So it's going to be a second down and 10.
They'll sub in, I believe, 76, so Reynolds will come in for PJ here on defense.
So Peels looking to the sidelines. Got 20 seconds on that play clock. He's got time. Clock is not rolling. Remember, Western Beaver with 1 timeout. Wolverines with 3. Peels, good snap, goes back, got time. Poppet starts to collapse, and he's going to be gobbled up there at the 40-yard line. Caden Doshio with his 2nd sack of the night. Evan Twiddell was in there as well, and that's just not giving up.
Yep.
Is those Wolverines linemen, and I think that was maybe a little bit of coverage sack because he was nobody to throw to for Peels. Timeout taken.
Yep, timeout taken by Golden Beaver, so they are now out. 19.5 officially up on that board.
And Peels can throw it 40 yards.
Yep.
So don't rule out the Hail Mary.
And now we're going to add 2 seconds back again.
Yep, to get it to 21 seconds.
I don't want to say it. I'll leave it alone.
Yep. Fast-moving first half. Your score just 7-0. Wolverines scoring on a 38-yard drive with a Chris Smiley 1-yard run. So 21 seconds remaining. It's actually 3rd down. Going to be about 3rd and 9. So the Warriors had an extra player on the field but got him off before the snap. Peels in the shotgun. Back to pass. Got some time. Dosh gives chase. Throws it deep down there. And, oh no. Flag on the play. And I think they're going to get Ellwood City for impeding the running
Wow.
of Mayo.
And if he did, it would have been lower body. It would have been leg to leg or something like
Yes,
that.
I think
it was
so.
not hands from what I saw.
As Daylon Curie was back there, along with Dom Hogue.
Yeah, I did not see any hand checking, so it would have been the leg or the
Yes,
hip
it
area.
It had to be because the ball was slightly overthrown.
Oh, it was way overthrown. In fact, Ellwood actually technically intercepted it. So, 15 yards.
So, going to set up shop with 14 seconds.
Yep. Down to the 25 now.
So,
14
first and 10.
seconds.
Ball to 25-yard line, 14 seconds remaining. Peels with the snap. Wants to go deep. finds his man. Nice one-handed catch. Give him credit as Kirkland reached up there, got the one-handed catch. What a catch. Bishop, I beg your pardon. Bishop was down there. And it's going to bring up first and goal ball at the about right inside the 10-yard line. 8.5 seconds remaining. Golden Beavers making a push to tie this game in the waning moments of the second quarter. Peels back to pass. Wants to get center field. Everyone's covered. He's rolling around. He points with direction, throws his man, and he throws it away with 2.8 seconds remaining. Give the Wolverines secondary a lot of credit that time, because Peels just had no really where to throw. He was trying to find the man running along the backside of the end zone.
Yep.
But I want to think it was Gavin Partridge was kind of in the way. So
Wolverines going with just technically 2 linemen in this one. It's going to be Daccio and Twiddell, and I like this. Just got to be careful up the middle.
Yep. If Peels can run up the middle if he wants. He gets it out there, throws it down there. And the ball falls incomplete. He read it like a kindergarten book. His Dom Hogue back there. Gavin Partridge there too. The ball falls incomplete. The clock strikes 0 of that half. The Wolverines go into halftime with an exciting 7-0 lead in the Ellwood City faithful. Folks, I wish you were here. Absolutely beautiful to see everybody in blue on their feet cheering their Ellwood City Wolverines back to that locker room for halftime, leading 7-0. Missed opportunities for Golden Beavers in that first half of play.
And not once, twice the Wolverines have stopped the Golden Beavers at the 1-yard line, basically over here, and then within the 10-yard line over here.
10-yard line.
Yeah.
The Golden Beavers really were in the red zone, but twice in that first half, and held them to 0 points.
Bend, don't break defense.
So, folks, we're going to turn. Do we have an outside mic?
We're going to use the microphone on the camera.
You got it there. Enjoy the Ellwood City Blue Band and
we'll be back.
the Golden Beavers. We'll be back.
Gentlemen, welcome to the Lincoln High School Blue Band's That 70s Show. Baba O'Reilly is one of the Who's most iconic tracks, released in 1971 in their groundbreaking album, Who's Next? Here is the Blue Band's rendition of Baba O'Reilly. rock and roll. Prepare to rock all night and party every day with the highly infectious song by the band Kiss. The Blue Band ends the 70s show with the energetic rock and roll all night. Percussion by Evan Brzezinski, mallets by Janelle Brzezinski, and under the field leadership of drum majors Lila Fox and Peyton Confer. I am Bill Gilkey, the voice of the Blue Band. Thank you for supporting the Lincoln High School Marching Blue Band.
Supreme. We're featuring selections from Blink-182, Green Day, and Panic at the Disco. So buckle up, embrace the energy, and let the Western Beaver Marching Band show you that punk rock is indeed not just a phase. So, let's rock this show together! For our first tune of the night, we present a high-energy mashup of Blink-182's The Rock Show and All the Small Things, featuring catchy choruses that captures punk rock's rebellious spirit and infectious fun. In a powerful rendition of Green Day's Holiday, we unleash bold melodies, energetic percussion, and dramatic formations to capture this anthem's defiant spirit and revolutionary edge. soaring performance of Panic at the Disco's High Hopes, the Western Beaver Marching Band delivers an uplifting spectacle with triumphant brass, vibrant choreography, and dynamic visuals that perfectly embody the song's message of resilience and aspiration.
All of it.
Thank you, everyone, and we hope you enjoyed It's Not Just a Phase as much as we love performing it for you. Brought to you by JMA Associates. Talk to an expert at JMA Associates today to see how they can assist your school district with all your accounting, payroll, and human resource needs. The band is under the direction of Mr. Jacob Hollow. The color guard sponsors are Miss Brandy Spesky and Miss Emily Stromfels. Remember, the spirit of punk rock is alive and well, and it's here to remind us that the passion and energy never go out of style.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Halftime's about wrapped up here shortly. They'll put a couple minutes up there for the Wolverines to come back out and do their stretching, as it is nice and warm out. It is a solid, well, based by our number, 70 degrees, but if you're sitting in the sun, it feels a little bit more like 75, 76. So we'll see what both these teams can do. The heat is alive, so this is where this game becomes very tough. Second half action, those legs were good for about, 24 minutes, and then you take a 30-minute or 20-minute break or so. That can make some interesting second half game adjustments. On your screen are the scoreboard, out-of-town scoreboard, primarily the 2A level. Across the board, the MAC, the Century, and the Allegheny County. For the MAC conference, the Wolverines defeated Mohawk just a couple weeks ago, but since then, Mohawk has been on fire. They beat the New Brighton Lions 35-19. Riverside, up-and-coming Riverside. There's very good chance and very good big talks of Riverside making a little push here at the end. They're up 14, or they won officially 14-0 at Freedom. And then the last 2A MAC game was Beaver Falls and Union. And Union will pick up their first victory of the season, 21-8. So it kind of looks like the teams up on the top there, Mohawk, Riverside, and New Brighton, are going to be vying for that last and final spot potentially. With them taking 13 teams, obviously Ellwood, right? If they keep doing what they're doing, Thad, Ellwood, Western Beaver will be there. But give credit, Mohawk will be the 3, and Riverside, New Brighton could possibly fight for that 4th and 5th spot. Both could go depending on what the community says, and I like their chances. In the Century, talk about some lockups. We knew the 3A, now 2A team, Seton LaSalle, we knew that they were going to be, they cruised. They're going to be the 1 seed, no doubt, because they'll go undefeated. They're 49-0 over Stowe Rocks last night. The other two teams, the Century Conference games, Washington came back to beat Keystone Oaks 26-25, and not to one-up them, but no pun intended, +1. Waynesburg Central beat Carleton 27-26. So Waynesburg, Seton LaSalle, and Washington will be your primary teams there. Keystone Oaks is going to be on the backside looking in. They're 3-3, and they're going to have to try and get some late games in this season to get into playoffs. Allegheny, you had Steel Valley just cruising past Paula Ridge. We have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly for Steel Valley. When they're on, they're hot. When they're not, they are bad. This time around, though, they were on. 55-10 over Apollo Ridge. Did not up them by 1, but to do so was the big and upcoming team in the Allegheny Conference. That was South Allegheny. They beat Shadyside Academy 56-22. And in the one game today that we're going to keep track of probably after this game's final, South Park and Olsh. That's a big one because South Park is an up-and-coming team in the Allegheny as well, sitting in that number 2 spot right behind Seton LaSalle. So a little bit of some makeshift stats in this one. I guaranteed both teams are below 100 yards. Western Beaver had that one big drive of 70-some yards on the opening kick and could not get in the end zone. Yeah, down to the 1. And they have made some movement, so they're pretty close to that 100-yard mark. For the Wolverines, 2 short fields, midfields, and that big punt return got them in the second quarter for the 7-0 lead. And that's the difference, folks. 7-0 here. Ellwood with the lead, and more importantly, gets the ball first, second half.
So moments away here from kickoff. An exciting first half, fast-moving first half of action. We'll set up here for second half action, moments away.
We've got quad drums upside down playing the quads right in front of us.
You missed it, Brad. The cheerleaders were actually holding the other quad
There's
player
the
up.
kickoff. And just jumped on there wisely at the 35-yard line. It was one of the up men for the Wolverines. And that was number 24.
So
Colton
no
Kulo.
return there, Thad, but good field position here.
Yep, we'll take it from the 35. You just wonder what these coaches talked about at halftime. I think if you're Coach Bradley, defense, be ready for Peel.
I'm
They've been able
expecting
to stop
Peel to
him.
move more.
Well, it's inaccuracy. Here's a handoff to Elijah. Oh, tries to jump in the air, but he falls his way forward. Going to pick up about 4 on that play.
So he'll be marked down to 39. So credit him technically with a gain of 3. We'll take those 3 yards, keep him short, and keep him going positive. That's what we need.
Yep, going to bring up a 2nd down and 7. Ball resting on the 39-yard line. Daylon carry out to the right. There's a handoff up the middle. Kind of a misdirection that time. Not enough for a 1st down for Luciano Gagrick, but he's going to pick up about 5.
Yep.
Make it 6. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 1.
And I like Ellwood City coming out here just saying, you know what, we're going to go right to the middle of the teeth of your defense, right up the middle. I like it.
So Logan McClymon's the center out over the ball. Smiley under center. We know what's going to happen, and it happens. He's going to get the 1st down as Smiley drives his way forward. And going to be a 1st down. Ball's going to be right, call it the 49-yard line of Ellwood City. So as we Wolverines get their first down of this 2nd half of action. Got Daylon Curie out wide to the right. Hogue out far to the left. Handoff to Elijah. Bounces around the outside. Going to get gang tackled there. Going to pick up about 3. And a little bit of extracurricular activity at some of the Ellwood City faithful here. So going to bring up down a 2nd down and 7. Ball inside Golden Beaver territory. Smiley in the shotgun. There's a handoff to Elijah. Bounces to the outside. Gets hit hard there. He's going to be dragged down by number 4, Kirkland. We call him a lot on the wide receiver spot. He came in there from that safety position. Cooper also in there to help out with that. A nice gain for Elijah. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 3. By looks of things, Coach Bradley just would, hey, let's just methodically run this ball down. Got Drake Davis there in the backfield along with Elijah Palmer Kane. Oh, we'll get the 1st down the easy way via the penalty as Western Beaver jumped way off sides. Mark him off 5 yards on a 3rd and 2. That gets you 1st down. 2 1st downs here coming out for the Wolverines in this 3rd quarter of action. Ball resting on the 38-yard line. We're talking about some of the fans here during that halftime. A great halftime shows, by the way. Wonderful job by Lincoln High School and also the Western Beavers. 1st and 10, handoff. Luch rolls his way forward, keeps the legs a-churning, and he's going to get her down to the 33-yard line. Pick up about 5. Let's give him 6. And just pounding the rock right now is the Wolverines. They're going to give them 5 yards. Speaking of the band, they will be at Grove City Homecoming Parade. That's the 12th of October. So get up there, take in the beautiful sights and sounds of Grove City and the parade, and take in the Ellwood City Blue Band on this 2nd and 5. Handoff. Driving his way forward, just almost rolling over top of bodies, is Luch Gagrick. And a player down, moving around his lower body, is one of the Western Beaver. And quickly out is both trainers from both teams. Almost appears to be lower body as they're tending to the injured player.
We'll see if they're going to potentially add clock back up there.
Let it go. Let it go, man. Let it go.
Well, he's looking at his clock, and he's looking at
Number 55 was the injured player, and he gets up and runs off the field in his own power. That's Dennis Harris. Almost looked like an arm. He's kind of holding that arm down to the side as he runs off the field. So after that run, it's going to be up a 3rd down and 2. Did they add talk clock, by the way?
No, I thought they were, because they were talking about it, and he's looking at the scoreboard the entire time.
They'll get her figured out. So on this 3rd and 2, Smiley under center. Going to hand the ball off to Elijah. Makes a man miss. Rolls his way forward. And he wants a face mask, and he rightfully so
Yep.
should ask for that. They did get the 1st down. He needed 2. got about 2.5. Elijah pleading his case, saying, "Oh, now that's cool." Gives the official a fist bump and say, "Hey, you missed that call, but everything else you're doing okay. We'll give you a couple to miss, but just be looking for it next time." I'm assuming that's what he said.
I think
Smiley under center. Back to pass. Oh, quick pressure. Got a man wide open. Oh, just overthrown. We have not seen that play yet this season as Grinnan was out there, came out of that fullback position. And
he was there.
The thing is, Smiley, he had to get rid of that ball. The would-be defender from Western Beaver came off that edge flying.
I like that try. Just got to get it there because now gets you off.
That was 6 points.
Off schedule,
if
shall we
makes
say.
that.
Yep. So we'll see if they can do that
So
again.
now, 2nd down and 10, ball at the 28-yard line. This drive has taken all but about 4.5 minutes so far. Hand off to Elijah. Goes to the outside, makes a man miss, got a flag. Son of a gun. In the area of the hole, but he's still bouncing around up that left sidelines. Pushed out of bounds inside the 5. But sadly, I'm afraid this one's coming back. Holding by the Wolverines.
The halfback move. Pay attention.
So as we're sitting here, we get the holding call. Going to march him back 10 yards.
So it was a hold, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it wasn't an early move by the halfback. Either way, it's a big negation for the Wolverines
Yes, because
offense.
he took that ball inside the 10-yard line.
Oh.
A nice running when he bounced it outside. So going to bring up a 2nd down and 20 for the Wolverines. As I said, just about 5 minutes taken off. So Luciano Gagrick in the backfield along with Anthony Barbario, and something was not right there.
Yep.
I think some confusion by the Wolverines. Hey, folks, they do it every Thursday night, every football season. That long-time tradition, they started doing it when Moby Dick was a minnow. It's been that long. The Thursday night dinners. Last night's Thursday night dinners was provided by Joe and Lauren Twiddell. They served chicken, mac and cheese, and potato wedges. I heard it was fantastic. Dessert was provided by Jessica O'Brien, Tara Lutz, Aaron Warner. And personalized cookies were made by Grandma Twiddell. Thank you, all Grandma Twiddell. Shout out to her making the personalized cookies and the Twiddell family for a meal that was greatly, greatly appreciated. This time out here by the Wolverines, their first of this half. As there appeared to be some confusion out there. So the timeout was taken. Hey, don't forget, next week, folks, the big one, Riverside comes to town to take on the Wolverines. It'll be a sellout crowd. Get there early. 2 schools for. So 3rd down and 4 for the Wolverines. So big 3rd down here, 6:46 remaining. Everything in tight on this 3rd and 4. There's Smiley with the push. Gonna roll his way forward. He just rolls over top of bodies. Gonna depend on a spot, and he's gonna be.
He's saying that he wasn't
He
down.
wasn't down.
That's a
Are you
touchdown.
kidding me?
That's a touchdown. They said he wasn't
Are
down.
you kidding me? Yes, it turned into a rugby play for crying out loud. Smiley took it 22 yards. Nobody, he was like rolling on top of bodies. I thought he was down. And he up and ran into the end zone. At the 6:27 mark, you may want to rewatch that one.
And I like what the crowd said here for the Wolverines. They didn't blow a whistle. You keep going.
Yep. You play to the whistle blows, and it didn't blow that time. And he kept her rolling. Wow. That's just mind-blowing. I mean, and I mean, the Western Beaver sidelines, they are in shock.
And talk about Chris Smiley just playing within themselves. He is playing within himself to make the smart plays.
We've seen him do that where they kind of just roll over top of bodies because you got the big guys. You got Logan Twiddell. You got Logan McClymans,
Yep.
Evan Twiddell, Dave Singer. I'm sorry.
And it was
Maddox
confirmed.
Singer.
It was
They did
confirmed.
confirm the touchdown. I just messed up 4 names in 5 seconds. I apologize. And they're going to get the touchdown. And the coach is livid over there in the sidelines. The Ellwood City faithful are showing their support. Everybody on their feet. That coach is going. He's going to get tossed. Not yet, but he is just not happy about that call.
And I wouldn't blame him if a whistle was blown.
Yep. I'll
we
go
didn't
with
hear
that. I'll go with that.
Wow.
So officially a 23-yard run for Chris Smiley. Kate Kreitzer on with the extra point. Holding is Dom Hogue. Here's the snap. Kick is down. That kick is good. Count it. The Wolverines at 6:27 remaining in the third quarter take the lead 14-0. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. Wolverines now with the 2-score lead, 14-0. And Caitlin Kreitzer in to kick off for the Wolverines. Waits for the whistle. Man, they're still that coach is still John over there.
And it makes you wonder what's the delay here?
No, the
They
coach.
were pushing the coach off the field.
Yeah, the coach was over
Okay.
there. Now here's the kick.
I guess we're okay now.
Here's the kick. Nice kick taken back there at about the 12-yard line. Here comes runner, and he's going to be tackled there. A flag comes in. 2 flags come in. As Trent Schilling was over there, along with Sparbane.
And I think this one may be going against Western Beaver because you can't just hold on to somebody. You can't, you can engage and literally
They're going to
hold,
talk
but
about
you can't tackle and hold. Yeah. So this is going to go backwards again,
Yes,
I
it
believe.
appears that way. As they're going to mark it off from the 22-yard line.
And if I'm the coaches for Ellwood, I'm telling all my players, and I like it right here, look at him. He's telling them, listen, just play within yourself. Don't do anything after the whistle.
Right.
Don't do anything stupid
Right.
now. 'Cause this game can get out of hand real fast.
Yep. Because almost just the body language on the sidelines of Western Beaver right now is just frustration.
Yeah.
And the officials are still conversing.
It's going to go against Western
There's a
Beaver.
hold. They're going to call hold. And the 2 flags, I think, was on that same hold.
Right.
So they're going to mark off 10 yards. And a tough starting field position here. It's set up by a pretty good kick by Caitlin. She took them all the way back to about the 12-yard line.
And that's what you said key there, not the 12. It's going backwards. They had to go and catch that on the run backwards.
Yep.
That's big.
So, 1st and 10, ball in the 12. 6:20 remaining, and they get the ball for the first time here in this third quarter. Peels through X, throws it to Sidesinger, throws it down there, and goes out of bounds.
Dante Pierce had a beat on that. If that was a yard inside on the
Yeah.
sticks, that could have been picked off.
Yep.
Real close.
Peels got a rifle on him.
Yes,
but
he does.
Today, the rifle's shooting a little bit high.
And I give credit, the Wolverines are not necessarily getting in the backfield, but they're not getting beat on these 10-second plays.
They're making him have to move.
Yeah.
He's not getting a chance to set them feet. There's a handoff up the middle this time. And going to be tackled there.
And just make sure he's down.
Luciano Gagrick. Yep, and Dacio were in there. Mayo with that carry. Going to pick up about 5.5. We'll give him 6 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 4. Going to call it 3rd and 5. 3 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Peels back. Shovel pass, throws up in the air. It's a fumble. It's going to be an incomplete pass. He was throwing it forward. That's the right call by the officials.
So forward pass there, incomplete.
As he just tried throwing it to.
And Twiddell, I believe, was the one that hit the ball. It was just a little floater, little shuffle, and I think Twiddell actually bumped it there.
So punt formation now for Western Beaver.
As
number 6 is in the punt. Cale Hudson.
Another win for the Wolverines defense. Now we can see if we can get a short field here and make something happen again.
Yep, see what Dom Hogue can do on this one. Back to receive. Good snap. The kick is a good driving kick taken there at midfield by Dom Hogue. He's using that right side outside the numbers. What a nice return. You know what? You love it when you see him giving 15, 18 yards on a return every time. That makes a difference.
Give credit to Brian Partridge there, trying to hold the Western Beaver kid there, and unfortunately he just blew right through.
Brian Partridge. Hey, and speaking of Brian Partridge and the football boosters, Thursday night, it's Riverside Week. The EC football boosters want to invite the public to our annual Rival Cup pep rally. Meet the players, watch some cheerleaders, listen to the band. October 10th, that's Thursday night. Wayne Township Fire Hall. Remember that, folks. New location, Wayne Township Fire Hall.
And then Friday night game is at Riverside.
It's at Riverside.
It's
I
at Riverside.
misspoke. I apologize. It's at Riverside. Hey, go there and watch them. Back is Smiley. He looks, surveys, wants to go deep. A little bit of short pass and incomplete. Was trying to find Dom Hogue there, almost on delayed go route. Well covered there. And the ball falls incomplete, stopping the clock. But remember, folks, Thursday night, bonfire. That was at 7 o'clock. Yep, 7 o'clock. It's at Wayne Township. The Ellport Borough has not had their Oktoberfest or their bonfire yet. So they're moving it to Wayne Township this year, right out of town here on Route 65. Cheer, band, football, coaches, a great community event. So on this 2nd and 10 now, Wolverine setting up at the 38-yard line. Handoff, Elijah up the right side. He goes. He got a hole. Makes a man miss. He's still on his feet. He's in 10. 5. Touchdown! Elijah Palmer McCain goes 33 yards for the touchdown. Pinballed around. They could not arm tackle him. Into the end zone he goes, making the score 20-0. You want to talk about frustration on the sidelines. You can see it right now for the Golden Beavers.
Wow, what a statement.
Yes, it
what
was.
A
That's
statement.
his 13th touchdown of the season.
Hello, Elijah.
14th touchdown for EPM. Caitlin Kreitzer now with the extra point. A little bit of a low snap, but it's handled, and it's going to be blocked. And everybody gets up.
Yep.
Nobody's hurt.
I tell you what, Thad.
22-0.
They're going to have to change his song. Not Eli's coming. Elijah's coming. We'll take a timeout. Wolverines by 20.
Welcome back, folks. Caitlin Kreitzer doing a kicking off. Wolverines go 38 yards in 3 plays, chopped off by the 33-yard Elijah Palmer McCain run. There's a kick by Kate. It's about the 14-yard line. Got a little bit of a seam. He's up that right, left side, and taken down. Going to be a horse collar.
It should be. It definitely should be.
and I don't think they're going to call him for it.
Wow.
As number 28 on the return that time.
I'm wondering, did he let go of it randomly at the last
Bryce
second?
Adkins
I thought I
with
saw
that
it.
return, a nice return, brings it all the way out to about the, I'm going to call it the 42-yard line.
The one official was talking to Caden Doschio, though, here on the sideline.
Yeah, I saw that too,
I think just
Dakota.
kind of a warning for him.
I'm wondering. I think we got lucky on that one.
Yes, no, I'm going to say we did. 1st and 10 now, ball in the 41. The Beavers got to play catch-up. There's a pass out there. And he's going to be gang. You got to wrap him up. There's a flag to Bishop. Another one came in late. I think they're going to get somebody for a late hit.
Yeah,
I
think
really
it's gonna
do.
be a face mask because I think somebody pulled on the face mask
Yep.
and then something else.
Yep. So we'll wait as the officials converse. It is 2 different flags. As they're discussing. There's 2 fouls on the play.
Yep.
Personal foul
So there's the
Face
face
mask.
mask
against Ellwood City, and that was on the tackle.
and an
Dead
unsportsmanlike
ball,
dead ball.
personal foul
Yep.
against Ellwood City.
So back to back,
So
and
2
they'll tack on
personal
those 2.
fouls.
Yeah. So that'll be 30 yards.
The ball resting on the 46.
So that's a 30-yard penalty with the 2 of them back to back.
So they march off the first 15 and go on the other 15. So an easy 30 yards there. And I tell you what, the Wolverines defense needs to shore up their tackling a little bit. That face mask doesn't happen if he's wrapped up. So a huge turn of field position here now as Western Beaver gets to 30 yards and penalties. 2 personal fouls on 1 play. Peel now in the shotgun. I think there's a clock issue.
Either that or the chains weren't in place yet when that started either.
So now the whistle blows. They did not start the clock on the last play. Peel in the shotgun. 3 wide outs to the right. Quick pass out there. Makes the first man miss. Oh, a great tackle. Gavin Partridge saved about 10 yards
Yes,
on
he
that
did.
tackle. Coming out of that safety position. The pass was to Mayo. Going to get all but about 2 yards. So Peel once again in the shotgun. This time trying that quick pass. Throws it out there and a nice catch. And they're going to say incomplete.
Yep, it definitely hit the ground first.
Yep. Trent Schilling in coverage out there as Kirkland just to hurry up, turn around. So on this 3rd and 9, be 2 down territory, being down 20-0. Peel, low snap, gets it, picks it up, throws it out there, finds his man, and tackled there by O'Brien. What a tackle. As the pass to Marshall was complete. Now 4th down, really they're giving a couple yards on that play. 4th down, they're 0 for 3 on 4th down so far in this game. Ellwood crowd, they are into this game. They want this win. They're here to take the cheer on their boys today. Peel in the shotgun, 3 wide outs to the short side left. Wolverines backfield communicating. Peel back, looks, flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run down the right side. Who can get him? Luciano Gagry gets him taken down. Fumble on the ball, but I think he was down. They say he was down, but more importantly, on the 4th down, Peel goes down on the keeper. Where do they stop? Where do they mark the ball?
I think he's going to be
They're going
just
to have another. He's going to be right
there. I think he
is.
barely got
at
it.
first from this angle, but where he was taken down.
Thad, this is credit card territory.
Yep. Take down my 3x5 note
measuring
card because I
again.
think they're going to measure.
Yep.
Another measurement. Put the stopwatch on him. We'll see how long this one takes. I'm sorry.
No, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Shouldn't take that long. I agree with you.
So they get the chain set. We saw 2 measurements so far in this game, more than we've seen all season. And that ball is going to be short. It's short.
Wow.
Turnover on downs.
Wow.
Another one for the Wolverines defense. So, 1st and 10 now. Ball is on the 19. So 1st and 10 as another 4th down conversion falls by the wayside for the Golden Beavers. 3:23 remaining. Wolverines set up shop on the 15-yard line. Handoff to Elijah. Bounces outside, sheds a tackler, but he's gang tackled there. I thought he was going to get through the initial tackler, but to no avail. It slowed him up enough that the defense was able to get there.
I tell you what, this crowd, this environment, it may change my view on Saturday games.
They're definitely, there's a game within the game here,
Oh,
folks.
I would
We're not
say.
going to get into it.
Nope.
But
Gotta be here to believe it.
you're in charge of the left, I'm in charge of the right.
Exactly.
So now, Smiley, a loss of 2 on that play. Hands off to Elijah. Breaks through that line of scrimmage, picks up positive yardage. Going to get about 3. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 9.
And if you're the Wolverines right now, you're just trying to shorten this game. You got a 20-point lead, double digits up on that board. Just shorten the game, milk that clock a little bit. Let's get to that 4th, and it's going to be tough. 20-point lead, that is tough to come back from.
Yes, it is. But a really good, they're ranked number 4 for a reason.
Granted, Western Beavers got the offense to do it.
So on this 3rd down, there's been no turnovers in this game yet. There's Smiley. Going to keep it.
I like it. I like it. Just keep going forward.
Yep. And he's going to get a couple yards. Not much. So going to bring up a 4th down. The Beavers should get pretty good field position out of this punt. Minute 48 remaining in this 3rd quarter.
If I'm coaches, I'm telling Chris Smiley, do not kick this in the direction of the returner, number 4, Chris Kirkland.
He's a pretty good athlete.
Yep.
Fake punts on.
Oh, my.
Throws it out there, and it's intercepted. What was that? As number 8 gets the ball around that right side, and he's going to be taken out of bounds.
It's like a punt in a sense.
Sparbaney will call it an interception. And Western Beaver, what we thought would have nice field position, got great field position.
So that would be like a punt return for a good 20, 30 yards.
Yeah, but
you got to look for the ball. If you're going to do it, you're going to look for the ball.
I disagree with you. He threw the ball 15 yards. If you can't punt further than that, just punt it.
Yep.
So now Peel in the shotgun. They're going to hurry up here. Buck 23 remaining in this 3rd quarter. 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right. Peel, quick throw. Finds his man. He's going to be tackled there for not much of a gain. Was Bishop.
A fumble. Oh, they're going to say he's down. They're going to say he's
down. He's going to get it down about the 24-yard line, so a pickup of 3. They keep going back to that play, Brad. One of these times, Bishop could break it.
Yep.
But luckily, each time now, Declan O'Brien playing kind of outside. There's Peel, back to pass. Wolverines, not much pressure, throws it down there, found his man, inside the 10, the 5, dances, spins, he's going to go to the end zone for the 24-yard touchdown, and just like that, Kirkland, Peel to Kirkland, on that slant route, makes the score 22-6. That happened way too fast if you're an Ellwood City fan. Not much of a drive there. They went 27 yards in 2 plays. Now for the extra point is number 24, and that kick is no good. Wide right. As the kicker, Noah Swelkert. So as we sit right here now with 39 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, it's Ellwood City 20. Western Beaver 6. Hey, folks! One of the exciting things coming up here is the last football game. It's just it's more fun than full contact bingo at the senior center. Cow Pie Bingo is back, and what they're going to do is they're going to make 400 squares on the practice field, and you can buy a ticket for $10. The winner gets $1,000. And
Who's
they're going
supplying
to
the
take
cows?
Camp Run Farms, the
Oh.
Sturgeon family,
no.
is bringing a couple cows in.
I think I
They
heard
got
of them,
1
Dakota.
hour, and 2 of our volleyball players, Delaney Sturgeon and Elsie Sturgeon, were volunteered to lead these cows around, and where the cow defecates on the field.
You said volunteered.
On the field, if it's in your square. Folks, get your tickets today. See Mr. Gabus, any person on Senior High Student Council. Squib kick gets up there and wisely fallen on by one of the up men for the Wolverines. That's Barbario. So the Wolverines will set up at the 32-yard line. But check Mr. Gabus is heading that up for Senior High Student Council. See any of the seniors on Student Council for tickets. Call the office. Look me up. We got tickets to sell. A nice, fun fundraiser. 4 o'clock. Last senior game, senior night. So Chris Smiley now taking over for the Wolverines.
We're going to get an official timeout real quick. Something's up with Daylon Curry here. Not really sure what it is. Oh, he's got a dislocated finger.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
You may
he's
want to
got
look away if you got a weak
dislocated
stomach.
Ugh.
They'll just pull it back into place. But in the meantime,
Ugh.
the trainer's there to look at it.
Wow.
And number 4 checks in now. Dom DiNucci. It's Smiley now in that shotgun. The official saw the finger and then said, the dislocated finger that is, throws another flag. And an interception by number 4 coming the other way. Kirkland with his second one. Another penalty flag goes up. Kirkland still running. Dragged down there finally at the 40-yard line. We'll wait to see what the 2 flags is. The one was before the throw. The second one came in after the interception.
Yep, so this will be Western Beaver ball.
Yes, it's going to be.
First one was holding against Ellwood. They already made that call over
So
there.
it's Western Beaver ball, and this will be backed up just the slightest bit.
So Western Beaver will certainly decline the holding penalty as Kirkland snagged that ball.
And this is what you don't want to do.
No, you
Give
don't.
extra
You just
possessions.
really gave them life. You had a frustrated team,
Yep.
and it'll be a hold against Ellwood City's declined. That's the first call.
Not the. What about the second one though?
And
Holding against Ellwood is declined.
I guess no second penalty.
I guess
Unless
maybe-
both of them were holds.
I guess so, Dakota.
So, just like that, Peel sets up with good field position at the 40-yard line. Little mental lapse here for the Wolverines in this last minute of play of the third quarter.
And now the official's going to come out and talk
Yep,
about that
they're gonna
second
talk.
penalty. So it should come back, but
Well, I don't know if they're wave.
yeah.
We'll wait to see. Was a sideline warning. He kind of motioned that. Yes, the second penalty was a sideline warning. So Peel on this 1st and 10 gets the ball back to pass. He's got time this time. Rolls out of the pocket, comes up. Going to roll to the right side, arms throw, and a nice catch there for about 9 yards to number 1, Vula. And it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 1. 4.5 seconds. I think I don't know if they're going to get it off. They do. Back is Peel. Throws it out there. The ball was tipped.
Picked
and
off!
intercepted
Gackrick!
by-
Luciano Gackrick.
What a play. I don't know. Did Dodge tip it?
Yes, he
yeah,
did.
it was tipped up, and then
It was-
Gaggard caught it.
Dodge with the tip. Who was there to pick it up out of the air?
Luciano
Gaggrick.
And I
What
tell you
a
what,
turn of
Thad,
events.
mark that down. They hurried up to get that playoff, and
They
it's going to
did.
cost them.
It did.
Wow.
But, got the hands up.
This
and
game has
Gaggrick-
had everything
Yes,
so
it
far.
has. So at the end of the third quarter, the Wolverines lead 20-6. We had 3 turnovers in the last 4 plays
Wow.
of action. The Wolverines coming out with that last one to get that interception. We're going to stay right here between this third and fourth quarter.
We need. Wow. I got no words for what just
So
happened.
we got,
So
yes.
there was about 2 seconds left when they snapped that ball. And, I mean, obviously they're going to try and catch the Wolverine defense off guard, and they were not set. give credit to Daccio, that motor to go forward. He tips the
most
ball.
certain he's the one that tipped it.
He's definitely the one that tipped it. And then it gets picked, and Gackrig coming out, making a statement here, keeping the Golden Beavers at bay for
really
another drive.
Just stopping that momentum that the Golden Beavers have had.
And on top of it, with that return, you're going to get the ball back to the 38. This is a short field, and this, or
Yeah,
sorry,
you're going
sorry,
the other way.
the other way around. Yep,
So,
at the end of the quarter. But this could be the statement right here of this game. 14-point lead, 12 minutes.
Yep, Daylon Curry got his finger located back to where it should be, and he is back out there on the field. So I think right now, you hate to say it, but the last 2 throws by Chris Smiley have been interceptions. So let's get something
EPM.
just kind of, yeah. Yep, 20-6. Elijah Palmer came up the middle, rolls his way forward
There
for
you
about
go.
5-6 yards.
And I'm
Taken
playing
down
that.
by number 10, Eli Cooper.
I'm playing that play call 4 times in a row until they stop it.
Yep, going to give him 4.
77.
Yep, he's checking back
Dominic
in, the big
Brooks.
guy. Brooks standing there, 6'2", 290. Went out about halfway through the first quarter. A little hitch in his giddy up, but got him back in there now. He fills up a lot of room on that right side of the defense. So now Smiley in a shotgun, 1 wide out, far long field right at the hash. Handoff to Elijah. This time he's been at the line of scrimmage, but he rolls his way, going to get back about to the original line of scrimmage. So got to bring up a 3rd down, and we're going to call it 6 for the Wolverines. Well, you go back to the 4th down plays in this game, Brad. I think that's going to be one of the things we're going to be talking about tonight when you're redoing the stats for this game. Smiley in the shotgun. Takes the handoff, rolls around the right side, hit hard, rolls his way forward, gets it to the 45-yard line. Hit hard there by Braden Mayo. Got positive yardage. He needed 6, got about 3.
They're going big, so they're going to go
they're
for
bringing
it.
the bigs in on this 3rd down. And I can guarantee you the coaching staff was told 4th down.
4th down and
4th
3
down.
officially.
4th and 3.
This is big. And if I'm the Wolverines, I may just, I don't know. I like the idea of just letting it go down and maybe take a moment, look what the defense does set up wise.
Well, we
Obviously
already
up the
had
middle.
1 free 1st down in this game by Western Beaver penalty.
Maybe
They
draw
tried
them
again.
offsides.
The tush push going, and he's going to
Oh,
depending
he got
upon
it.
the spot.
He got it.
I think he
He
got
got
it.
it.
I think he got it. He wasn't touched for 2 yards.
Yeah, he got it. Listen, the announcer here said look short. Definitely didn't look short.
No, it did not.
No.
And they're going to give him.
The helmet was on the sticks and
They're
he
going
leaned
to
forward.
measure again.
Wow.
Well, they want to get it right.
Again, with a grass field, it just makes you wonder how straight those
Well,
lines
we're
are
standing there
made.
looking at this line, and I mean,
We're looking
at
straight
any
on.
field, we appreciate what the grounds people do, but they're not using lasers to make these
No, they're
lines.
not. No, they're not.
So we're going to get a good look this time. When they've measured, they've been close, and they're going to stretch the chains. And it's
First
got
down.
it! First down, Ellwood City.
We can see that from here. There we go.
Gets the mark, first down.
Dramatic 101. I like it.
Yep. And the beauty of that is it runs another minute or 2 off the clock for the Wolverines.
Now we got to refocus.
Yes, you do.
Refocus.
Yes, you do.
Go up the middle. Let's not make this credit card size again. Let's just keep rolling
right.
forward.
And remember, let's give a shout out to that line, on them
Yes.
3rd and 2s, 3rd and 3s.
Oh, they're getting
You got
eat.
Tristan Reynolds up there, Evan Twiddell, Logan McClymans.
They're going to get
Maddox
dinner for the
Singer.
next week.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
yes, they are. So, chain gang's getting in order.
And we're moving. There we go. Wait for the whistle here.
So, we get the chains untangled and ready to roll on this 1st and 10 from the 48.
Now I'm kind of confused. I heard a whistle, but I guess we're okay. We're okay. All right.
Yep.
Raise the play clock, I believe.
Yep, reset the clock.
Smiley in a shotgun. Behind him, or pistol, I guess you'll call it. Hand off to Elijah. Gets through the first wave, through the second wave, around that left side, down the sideline he goes, out to the 38-yard line. A 10-yard pickup. Flag on the play. Son of a gun.
Wow.
And I think they're going to get a holding.
Now, that should be a spot foul. I think he gained 6 or 7 yards, and then that call was made.
So going to march him back 10 yards. That will be a spot foul, and it was down the field. So it's going to bring up about a first and 11.
It's just an extra yard for EPM, that's all.
Yep. So, but you got to watch these holding calls. You're just getting a bit,
don't want to repeat
and they're happening when he's bouncing to the outside.
Right.
That's when we're seeing the holds. So going to officially make it 1st and 12. Hand off to Elijah. Oh, nice tackle in the backfield. As number 5 rolled through there, Braden Mayo. Going to be a loss on the play.
2nd and 12 for Ellwood.
Going to bring up now 2nd and 12.
Officially
Ball
now,
resting at the 45-yard line.
9 minutes up on that board, and you like to try and get this cut in half.
Yes,
Points would matter the most.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. And you just get to feel, Elijah had that one for 33 yards. You almost
been
wonder
held in
if it's
check.
going to get dialed up for another one long run like that. 2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left, and a timeout taken.
Timeout, Ellwood City.
Yep, something was, I think they had it minus a player on the field. Yep, there was 10 players on the field. There was somebody not deployed where they should be. Hey, folks, a lot of great sponsors here at Ellwood City. We've got the Champions Club, Dave's Hometown Shop and Save, Mata Heating, Air Conditioning, Mary Jo's Catering, Joey's Event Rooms, Dooney Memorial Scholarship Fund, Johnny's Pizza Shop, Ellwood City Transit Zona Tours, and Armstrong. Don't forget about the Touchdown Club. They've given $750. Diamond Dance Academy, the T-Box, Signs by Sam, the Color Center, Venezi Sporting Goods and Apparel, D4 Property Service, Campers in RV. In our Field Goal Club, Allen's Lawn Care, Pagnosis Chiropractic, Air Physical Therapy, Allied Rubber and Supply Company, Youngblood Paving, Steffler Window Cleaning. Dave Steffler, if you're listening, it'd be great if you went over there to Riverside and cleaned their windows. We have a game there next week. Spokane Orthodontics, Reed Oil Company, Kevin Bookermer Plumbing and Construction. I'll get to the rest of our Field Goal Club in the next time out. So, 2nd down and 12 here for the Wolverines. Ball on the 45-yard line. 3 wide outs to the right this time. 1 to the left, back to pass to Smiley. He surveys, he looks. A nice block there by Singer, and they're going to nail him. Son of a gun.
Yep. And 2 flags, actually.
2 flags on the play on this one.
I dare you to say Ellwood. I freaking dare.
It's definitely going to be Ellwood, I think,
yes,
times 2.
Yes, it is. So, as the officials once again conversing with the 2 flags this time.
Going in the wrong direction here is Ellwood.
They're
So block in the back, and then I think it's going to be a hold.
Yep.
2 blocks in the back.
2 blocks in the back. And the one, I definitely saw the one.
Yeah.
So, going to mark
I thought
him
they
back.
were going to call hold, but same difference.
Yep.
So clock now 8:30, and Ellwood going in the wrong direction.
Yes, they are.
To me, whatever you do here,
2nd down.
make it a completed pass, keep it short.
Get the hell off the field.
Let's run this
So
clock.
now it's at the 35-yard line. Going to bring up a 2nd down.
Guys on the field. Guys on the field. Again.
Going to bring 2nd down in about 22. So Smiley now on this 2nd, or no, 3rd. It should be 2nd down, right?
Should be 2nd down.
Replay a 2nd.
Yep, they have 3rd up there, 2nd down. Should be 2nd down.
Should be 2nd down. Smiley, quick pass out there. Oh, right into the hands, and he dropped it. Mayo had it. He'll never get an easier interception and not get it.
I can guarantee
right into his hands.
this
Lucky
next
for the
play.
Wolverines, falls incomplete.
Oh, just run the ball. Just run the ball. Folks,
That time,
40 seconds.
That time Smiley was throwing to a spot, not a player. And luckily for the Wolverines.
Man.
So now we're going to have third down.
Give it to EPM, go up the middle. There's only 4 linemen, technically 2 down.
So hands it off
Thank
to
you.
Elijah. Drip
Oh,
down.
that's a horse collar.
Horse call. It was all shirt. They're not going to call it when you get a shirt.
Wow. Okay.
It was all shirt. And not up around the neck. Elijah Parmakane, not much on that play. There's going to be a fourth down now. And a whole bunch for the Wolverines. Ball's at the 35-yard line. So now Smiley for the punt. Kicks it up there. It's going to bounce and take a Wolverine bounce. And it stops down there at about the 24-yard line. So a nice punt of 37 yards. So Western Beaver will take over, 7:45. They have all 3 of their timeouts remaining. You got to be thinking about that. They find themselves down 20-6.
Well, the big thing here, Thad, for Western Beaver is you can't win the game being down 14. So you got to get points first here. Got to figure it out. That's the first priority. Doesn't matter how long it takes. You got to get points no matter what.
Yes, you do. And if you're Western Beaver, you don't want to take long doing it. Lots of time left. Everything spread out. 5 wide receivers for Peel. Points direction, takes by Doshio. Taken
That's
down.
a fumble.
There's a fumble on the play as Doshio hit him from behind for the 3rd time today.
I think
They're on
Peel
top of the
may
pile.
have gotten it.
I'm not sure who got it. Doshio did it. Wait for the official. And it is Ellwood City ball. What a play.
Now,
Doshio out there. We have an Ellwood City
yeah, we
player
got 2
down.
players down.
1 from each team.
1 for each team is down.
There's one, yeah, okay, 1 for each team.
Looks like cramp for both.
Yeah, I would
Cramps
say,
for
as
both.
They rolled around in there
Yep, cramps for both.
as they're working on. Yeah, both legs are up like it's a cramp. So I don't think it's anything serious by either player. But Doshio came all the way from that left side, not giving up on a play. Peel had 5 wide receivers that time to throw to,
And I know,
and none of them were open.
and James Dotson and I will probably have a phone call after this game at some point. We're talking about roles and everything, and I remember they had a horse collar call in their game where it's not like horse collar that you and I think of at the professional. If it's pull of the jersey, it is a horse collar. But another day. Anyways,
Yep,
we're
Declan
going to have a
O'Brien
conversation
gets
with
up.
Dotson.
He's going good.
So Declan O'Brien is up, and then the Western
See,
Beaver.
to me, it's not a horse collar. You're just going to tackle. You grabbed his shirt. You didn't tackle from behind. Either way, we're going to
It's a conversation that you and I should have with them.
we're going to play on. You got to let the kids play. It's almost like the incidental face mask. Yeah, you don't do it 5 yards. If it looks deliberate or like you could not do it, then it's 15. Either way, Wolverines set up shop. Ball on the 18-yard line with I don't know who recovered the fumble. Elijah, left side, not much room. Drives his way forward. Play to the whistle blows. Big Logan McClymonds, Evan Twiddell pushing him along the way. Took something, made.
It was like a 2-yard gain turned into almost 6-7.
Yep. Wow. Yep. 2nd down now. Wolverines got the ball. We went through a half and no turnovers. And we've had 4 here so far in this second half of play. Wolverines no need to rush right now as they're sitting there. 2nd, and I'm going to call it a long 5. Everything in tight. Hand off. Palmer McCain. And he almost actually went forward 2 yards, being tackled from behind.
Inside that 10, so down to the 9.
So picked up 3.
And that clock continues to roll.
Going to be about 3rd and a short 1. Wonder what play they're going to play here, Brad.
QB sneak. No, that'll be 4th down. I like run here. Just give it to EPM. Let Gackrick the bolsters. It's definitely going to be up the middle.
Yes. Here's Smiley. Takes the ball up the middle. He goes. and drives all the way down. Still no whistle.
Oh,
And he gets pushed back at the 1 yard line. It was close. That front line is just giving him a wall to run behind. And then it kind of boulder him over, and he falls forward a little bit more. First and goal, Wolverines ball on the 3 yard line. Go ahead.
it's a first down. The clock's supposed to stop, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it this time.
So, Smiley under center, gives it to Elijah. Stood up there, drives his way forward. Touchdown, Ellwood City! Elijah Palmer McCain with the 3 yard run gives him 15th touchdown of the year. Oh boy, it's
That'll
26-6.
That touchdown there will make the Wolverine mascot smile a little bit harder.
Yes, it will. And points off of turnovers.
Yep, points off of turnovers.
Got
Defense,
the short field.
Defense.
Caitlin Kreitzer now on for the extra point. Here's the snap. Good snap. Kick is down. That kick is going to be short. So at 5:37, the Wolverines take the lead, 26-6. Timeout, folks. Welcome back, folks. The Wolverines count off with that 18-yard scoring drive set up by the fumble recovery, led off by Caden Dashio's strip sack. Here's Caitlin Kreitzer with the run-up with the kick. High end over and kick by Caitlin. It dives right there, stays in bounds like you want it to at the 15-yard line. Here comes number 14.
Dashio!
Oh! Caden Dashio! Oh, boy! From out of nowhere, takes down Avon Presley.
I guarantee he'll be square dancing tonight.
Yes. So, yes, he probably will be. So, first and 10, ball on the 15-yard line. What, you just want to invite all of Ellwood City to my party? First and 10, ball on the 15 for Peel.
Oh, man.
Back to passes, Peel.
Inside joke.
Going out this time. Throws it out there and throws it away wisely.
And I tell you what, Thad, you're right. Give credit. Maybe not the number one star, but definitely right there. This defense, the DBs, this secondary has been lights out today.
Yes, it has. And really what Ellwood City defensive line is doing, just sending – we're not seeing blitz packages. You know, they're sending 4 guys, and they're not letting Peel stay in that pocket with a chance to set his feet and really throw the ball. Now Peel in the shotgun. 4 wideouts, handoff this time. Dashio wraps him up, and Partridge comes up to finish him off. As Mayo on that second down and 10 gets about 7. So third down, 4:53 right now. Wolverines up 26-6. The clock is their best friend. Peel, quick pass out there this time. Going to get the first down. Taken down. Partridge takes him down. The completed pass to Moore. They get the chain set, trying to hurry. They snap the ball, and going to be a flag, and I think there's some movement via
Looks
the
like false start
Golden
by this
Beavers.
official.
So they're going to go back 5 yards. Going to bring up a 1st and 15. And I've been waiting for these lantern flies to start coming, and here they are.
They've been landing all over me. Yep.
Back to pass is Peel. Once throws a sidearm down there, goes through one Western Beaver's hands, and then it's caught by number 1 Vula.
Flag.
Flag back there. We'll wait to see what that is. He does not have enough for the 1st down because of the 5-yard penalty.
I think he took him down fine. It looked like they're going to call pass interference, it looks like. Yeah, it's going to be. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be pass. Well, it can't be pass interference because they're moving from there.
It's got to be a personal foul.
Face mask again. Huh.
Yep. Is that a face mask?
Yep.
Dang on it. 15 easy yards. That's the last drive. They got 30 yards on personal fouls, and then they get 15 here. Back to pass. Peel. Oh, it's going to be gobbled up. Gobbled up by the interior defensive line.
Drake Davis and you guessed it. Evan Twiddell.
Twiddell was in there. Going to be a loss of about 3 or 4 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 13. Back, Peel. Throws it out there. And a little bit short that time. Intended receiver was Bishop. Ball falls incomplete, stopping the clock. .341 remaining. Western Beaver sits there with all 3 of their timeouts. Now Peel back to pass. Surveys, rolls out to the right this time. Throws it down there, found his man, number 1, makes the man miss. Up the middle he goes. He's at the 10, the 5, gets inside the 3. A good hustle there by Dante Pierce to take him down, saving that touchdown. A big play. First and goal for Western Beaver at about the 6-yard line with the hurry up. Peel, 2 wide out straight. There's a handoff to Mayo. Up the middle he goes into the end zone for the touchdown for Western Beaver, making the score 26-12. I think they caught the Wolverines defense a little flat-footed there on both them last 2 plays. So they get the touchdown, making the score 26-12.
And now you go for 2. It looks like they're going to go for 2?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. This is an interesting formation.
Yes, it is.
There's no kicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, the play clock should be running. That clock's not running. It should be running. They're going to give them the full 25. Wow.
So they are going to kick the extra point. The kicker and holder were not out there, but now they are. And they did start the play clock. There it is. There's the kick, and it is good. So that makes the score 26-13, 3:12 remaining. You could almost expect an onside kick. You see the hands team wanting to get out there for the Wolverines. So a nice drive there by the Golden Beavers. I keep wanting to call them the Golden Gophers after Minnesota.
I mean, Beavers, Gophers.
Yeah.
They're in the same, little hole.
They're rodents.
Yeah, they're rodents.
Folks, hey, I got to get back to the rest of our Field Gold Club. Kevin Bookheimer Plumbing and Construction, Reed Oil Company, Gaggrick Brothers Painting, Myers Auto Group, Mobro Lawn Specialist, Pit Race, and of course our funeral homes. Teola's Funeral Home, Joseph A. Toman Jr. Funeral Home, Turner Funeral Home, Marshall's Funeral Home. Folks, our great funeral homes here in Ellwood City, they'll be the last to let you down. We certainly thank all of our sponsors, folks, and we certainly hope that you show your appreciation by doing business with them. So on this 3:12 remaining, Wolverines up 26-13. Be kicking off is the Beavers. I pop up. Oh, what a play. Nice way to just jump up there, snag that ball out of the air, and that was number 27, Grinning. Don't show up in the stat sheet, but you have no chance of that.
I like what somebody in the stands here. You know what that is? That's coaching. That is somebody coaching correctly, Grinning. Catch the ball and just drop.
Yep.
Love
You
it.
got your hands team in there. You know they're going to be kicking that onside kick.
So first down and 10, 3 timeouts. Basically, Thad, this is potentially just get one first down. This one's over.
Yep. And not turn it over. Smiley now, handoff to Elijah. Going to be dragged down in the backfield. And a nice play there, pursuit defense. That was number 3. Bishop gets in there. And a timeout will be taken by Western Beaver. Folks, don't forget next Friday night we will be at Riverside. Thursday night, 7 o'clock, Wayne Township Fire Hall, community bonfire, football players, coaches, cheerleaders, and the Lincoln High School Blue Band will be there as well. Once again, a shout out to all of our friends at Oktoberfest in Ellwood City. Folks, if you're listening to the game and close to Ellwood City, once the game is over, head down there to Main Street for all the exciting things they got going on for Oktoberfest. Main Street, if it's not buzzing now, it will be when these Ellwood faithful here get back into town.
Thad, 3:03 here. You went in the back.
3:06.
3:06.
They're resetting the clock.
3:06.
Okay.
What I'm doing here, Thad, honestly, because they're sitting in on that backfield. Me personally, QB sneak. Just go up the middle. Get behind the big boy. McClymon's there.
Help them use out their timeouts. But you got the all-time leading rusher, Elijah Palmer McCain, in the backfield. Don't forget about him back there. Shotgun, though. Now, pistol and a movement on that front line. They just had him get down in that line a little bit too long. Going to knock him back 5 yards. Shane Lutz on that line, too. Give Shane some love there on that line. I missed him earlier. I apologize, because that line is really done well against some really big players sitting lining up across from them. So now 2nd and 20. Elijah finds a hole, rides his way through there, and going to get up to about the 44-yard line, taken down there by number 50, Jackson Liller.
Timeout Western Beaver again, I believe.
Yep. So that's good.
So that'll be one timeout for each team. 2:56 remaining here.
Real quick announcement for musical. I heard yesterday from the director we're going to have our informational meeting with interested students and their parents October 23rd at 7 p.m., I believe. So we'll get more information on that soon, but he did give me the date and time yesterday.
Okay, where's that be at? Choir?
Probably the auditorium.
Auditorium.
That's where we were last year.
All right, great. October 23rd will be the musical. So if you're out there listening and you want to be involved in a musical, be there. Or know somebody that is.
And good opportunity here.
Did you get a score in that in the Shannon game? I'm sorry. I didn't mean
No.
Don't worry
That'll
about
be a you and me thing.
Okay.
At this point, 2:56 remaining.
Yep.
One last timeout here, most likely taken by Western Beaver.
On this 3rd and 14. There's a handoff to Elijah. Rolls his way up through there, and 3 black shirts there waiting for him to bring him down. And another timeout taken.
So 2:49 remaining. Hey, folks, this is from Lawrence County Sports Network. Last night, Carter Mason was playing in the Rochester-Shenango High School football game. After a severe helmet hit on the field, he made it to the sideline and collapsed. He has not regained consciousness and is officially listed as having a brain bleed. Carter has a younger brother and sister. Their mother is the sole support, and even though everyone hopes they know that they would like to be like to sit in her chair by his bed right now, you can imagine that the last thing they should be worried about is going through today's work days. Prayers are needed for Carter's healing recovery. Any support that the community can provide so his mother can have less to worry about would be greatly appreciated. What we've done at Lawrence County Sports Network is they created a GoFundMe. There's a GoFundMe, links on Facebook, Twitter, their website. It is everywhere. Take some time today after today's game. When you're driving home, when you get home tonight, make sure you go on those accounts and check them out. GoFundMe set up for Mason Carter.
So yes, thoughts and prayers. We saw that come through last night. That was Rochester was playing Shenango. So thoughts and prayers are certainly with the Carter family.
Yep, Carter Mason.
Smiley back to punt for Ellwood.
So going to punt now is the Wolverines on this 4th down, 2:49 remaining, and they are officially out of timeouts as Western Beaver. And here's the snap to Smiley. A little bit of a slow snap. Dumps it out there, throws it to number 7, Barbario. He's going to get, and a flag comes in. Fumble on the play. I think he was down. He's going to be short of the first down line anyway. We'll wait to see the flag. If it's against Ellwood City, they'll certainly decline it. As Smiley threw that ball to Barbario in punt formation. He had a head of steam. I thought he was going to get there, but wisely tackled.
Yeah, and it'll be, I think, an illegal formation or something downfield. So I have a feeling this will be declined. Western Beaver will get the ball back right at the 50-yard line, basically.
Yes, the ball rests right there at the.
Tell you what, Thad, you're right. This game has had everything and anything. You want it. You got it.
So we yet to see what the penalty was on?
Not yet. Nope.
Okay.
Here's your call. Legal man downfield.
Legal man downfield. And that is, I should have maybe guessed that.
Yep.
And it is declined. Ball over on downs. Another 4th down, not converted. So Peel now. Down by 13, 2:41 remaining. Gets the ball. Back to pass. Gonna air it out, throws it deep. Got his man down there, and no catch. And a great job.
Yeah, a lot of hand checking by both players there, and they let him play.
Right, Curitan with the coverage, and great coverage it was. Peel threw that ball probably 40, 35 yards in the air to intended receiver Kirkland, and Curitan was right there with him step for step. Incomplete pass stops the clock, 2nd and 10. Peel now in the shotgun, down by 13. Throws it out there, a little swing pass. Finds his man. And a nice tackle as Luciano Gagrick tackles him inbounds as Sparbaney, an injured player. That's Curitan. He hobbles off the field. So they don't start the clock. Yeah, there they finally start the clock. As Curitan quickly got off the field. So Peel on a shotgun, sidecar to his left, 3 wide outs, long field right. Moves the sidecar. They're ready. Pumps, throws it out there. Oh my! Almost intercepted by number 18 of the Wolverines. Tyler Smiley's out there. As right now, I think the Wolverines just loading up that backfield.
It helps when Tyler Smiley's got the extra foot on the wide receiver there, and real dangerous pass.
Yep, 4th and 6. This is it, folks. Right here. Peel back to pass. Throws it in there, finds his man. It's going to be a 1st down. Covered there by Dom DiNucci. Number 1, Vula gets the catch. A little slow at getting up. He's not gotten up yet. So he has to come out.
Yeah, it's
You
come
don't
up for
want
at
to.
least one play.
Yep. So
Because the damn referee told him to. Now shut the hell up.
We apologize, folks, for any language that was definitely picked up on our broadcast.
yes. So now, yeah, that was
We do apologize.
so Peel back to pass, throws it down there, got his man, nice catch, and he's going to be into the end zone for the touchdown. Is Sparbaney, the 38-yard catch across the middle of the field. Got the catch, ran about 10 yards. All of a sudden, folks, it's 26-19.
Correction, Sparbaney.
Sparbaney with the catch. And now they're going to go for the extra point to make it a one-score. Well, it is a one-score game right now as Warriors find themselves ahead by 7. Here's the kick, and this time it is good. So bring out the hands team, Brad. Stop the press, hold the phone. We still got a ball game here.
Yep.
26-6.
Get the hands team out. And the nice thing here,
26
though, is
to 20. I'm
they've got,
sorry, 26 to 20.
Yep, they've got no timeouts. So this literally comes down to get the ball, and all you have to do is 3 snaps, and this one's
Yep.
over. It all comes down
But this
to this play
kickoff
right here.
now is pretty big
Yes.
for both teams.
Yeah. This has lived up to a second half hype. Just a 7-0 game at halftime. Thad, you and I knew that was not going to stick, but this is something else.
Yes, it is.
Back and forth.
And the thing is, Western Beaver just kind of done it.
It's a weird way to get to 26-20.
They get some big plays. They were helped by some penalties. And now here we sit. The Wolverines, everybody uptight. Elijah Palmer McCain is really the only man deep. This is a key play here in this game at the buck 44 mark. Here's a run up, the kick, and falling on. Great play there to just get the ball gridded once again. Gets the ball. We've seen 2 onside kicks, and I don't know if we'll ever see any more anticlimactic onside kicks. I mean, there's just the ball really isn't bouncing around. It just kind of there. So as you said, right now the Wolverines can just kind of sit there in that victory formation. Try to get the extra man on the field. We're going to add a few seconds to the clock. Smiley under center, gets the ball, and takes that first knee. So a minute 34, 40, 80, 120. Smiley actually just needs to dance around for a few seconds to get the play clock to.
Yep, Coach
be
Bradley
in sync.
said, snap it at 2. Snap
Yep.
it at 2.
As you got the play clocks underneath the end zone.
And just stand there for an extra second or 2,
Yep.
then
And I like this. Don't let your lineman get down into the prone
Right.
position.
Right, don't jump it.
Let him sit there for 20 minutes. It was homecoming here at Western Beaver. Saw some pretty nice cars in the pregame show. And there's the snap. And I think we got one more snap forthcoming. Brad, this is the billing we thought. We on Facebook, social media, all week they talked about this being the game, and quite an entertaining football game it was.
If you wanted anything, everything, offense, defense, even a little bit of special teams.
And there's the final kneel
There
down.
you go.
And the Wolverines will find themselves victorious 6-0 as they will defeat Western Beaver Golden Beavers 26-20. What a great game. What a great afternoon for football. Next week, we will keep our party on the road as we go across the river to Riverside.
And I tell you what, Thad, mark it in the books, folks. 6-0 are the Wolverines. The last time they have done that, well, don't have to go too far back this time. And in fact, just the same year, 1986. Now, what that does set up, if you're going for 7, it's going to be the first time since 1944.
So,
Wow.
What a great game. I think we saw, Brad, I know you're going to go home and do all the stats rewatching this game, as you can on our YouTube channel anytime you want to, or any of the games we've done in the last 7 years. You can certainly check them out. We'll have the stats for you. Brad will have them on our social media accounts here over the next 24 hours. And out-of-town scores, a lot of games last night. We're going to keep track of everything.
Laurel, just a little update real quick. Laurel went and blew out Summit Academy. I think it was 49-0. And then Neshannock was up, I thought it was 28-13, I believe it was. Somewhere in that ballpark.
So we finish off the game here with Ellwood City with the big section win. They set themselves all alone on top of the Mid-Atlantic Conference section. Folks, with that, we're going to sign off. 26-20, a big win for the Wolverines. On behalf of Dakota Marshall, Brad Windhorst, the producer, statistician, man with a plan, the man that knows all, and myself, Thad Sturgeon. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Have a great weekend, everybody.